Hey everyone, welcome to Cruise Blog. This is Angie, and today I'm going to talk about 5 foods you shouldn't eat on a cruise. Let's get started. Cruise ships are a foodie's heaven. There's something for every craving, whether it's late night pizza, a juicy steak, or a salad for those looking for a lighter option. But if you're someone with a sensitive stomach or simply want to avoid some of the worst options, here's a list of 5 foods you shouldn't eat on a cruise. Number 1. Communal condiments. In the buffet, you'll see a whole station of communal condiments, and while it's suggested that everyone washes their hands before entering the buffet, it's unlikely that absolutely everybody is going to scrub with soap and water before filling their plates with food. Personally, I like to wash my hands before entering the buffet and after grabbing my food. Additionally, condiments are supposed to be refrigerated after they're opened. On cruise ships, they're often left out for hours. I've even seen condiment stations outdoors before, like at Big Chicken on Carnival Celebration. Since their temperature isn't being controlled, the chances of pathogenic bacteria growing is increased. You do not want to get food poisoning while on vacation. For these reasons, you'll want to think twice before pumping ketchup on your burger and then grabbing it with your hands. Number 2. Tap water. Staying hydrated on your cruise is important. Otherwise, you might find yourself with a pulsing headache in the middle of an activity. All cruise lines include water in your base fare. While you may not be able to stock up on plastic bottles without paying extra, you can always bring a refillable water bottle. While ashore, you should avoid the local water. Many destinations, such as Mexico and the Dominican Republic, do not have clean drinking water. The distribution system may allow the water to become contaminated while en route to the tap. Drinking contaminated water is one way to quickly ruin your trip, as it's likely that you'll have to remain close to the bathroom for some time. This means you won't be able to enjoy the ship's onboard amenities and might even miss an entire day ashore. Number 3. Scrambled eggs at the buffet. I love starting my morning with some protein, and scrambled eggs are usually my go-to. On cruises, however, the eggs at the buffet tend to be a miss, as it's not uncommon for cruise lines to use powdered eggs, which have a squishy texture. Even if they're prepared fresh, scrambled eggs kept under heat lamps dry out quickly. Instead, I prefer to go to the made-to-order section and get an omelet. Not only am I guaranteed fresh eggs, but I also get to add spinach, cheese, and other customizations. Number 4. Soft serve ice cream cones. Similar to the condiment situation, on ships where the soft serve is self-serve, you'll want to make sure that before digging in, you sanitize the hand that touched the lever. There are a lot of hands, including those of children, that have touched the lever before you. And unfortunately, you have no way of telling if they're clean or not. Another solution is to either use a napkin when serving yourself, or ditch the cone completely and use a bowl. Number 5. Dinner rolls. While dinner rolls aren't an item you should totally avoid, you should approach them with caution. Yes, they're delicious, but if you eat too many, you likely will not have room for your appetizer, entree, and dessert. In general, you should monitor what you eat. It's tempting and easy to go overboard while on a cruise when you have seemingly unlimited food options. Before heading back up to the buffet for a second plate, consider whether you're just eating because you can, or if you are actually hungry for more. The last thing you want to happen on your vacation is an upset stomach. For the best options on a cruise ship, you'll want to splurge on specialty dining. The main dining experience on cruise ships is supposed to be indulgent. Where else can you grab 3 courses each evening without having to worry about receiving a large tab at the end of the meal? If you're someone who wants an elevated dining experience that's more intimate, consider splurging on at least one specialty meal. While not included in the cost of your cruise fare, dining at one of these restaurants is more akin to what you can expect while eating at a land-based restaurant. There are fewer seats and the ingredients are of higher quality. Oftentimes, specialty restaurants offer a unique experience too. Many ships have teppanyaki venues where you can eat both a delicious hibachi meal and watch a show. Others, such as Wonderland on select Royal Caribbean ships, have fun themes with adventurous menus. Now, let's discuss a few cruise ship dining questions that we frequently get asked. Number 1. Do the dining room menus change? Yes, you can expect to find new menu options in the main dining room each night of your cruise. Specialty restaurants, however, tend to have the same menu for the entire cruise. One pro tip is to check the main dining room's menu in advance, and if there's a night that you are not particularly fond of, you might consider booking a dinner at the steakhouse instead. Number 2, how much do specialty restaurants cost? The cost of each specialty restaurant will depend on which cruise line you're booked on. The ship sometimes makes a difference too, as older vessels do not have as many to choose from. That being said, you can find ships with specialty restaurants serving up anything from sushi to steak, upscale French cuisine, handmade pasta, casual bar bites, and more. If you want some cheaper specialty options, consider a cruise with Carnival. Bonsai teppanyaki costs $42, whereas Izumi teppanyaki on Royal Caribbean can cost upwards of $60 per person. Similarly, their steakhouses are $49 per adult, while Royal Caribbean's signature steakhouse can cost close to $60. Some cruise lines do offer dining packages that allow you to bundle multiple specialty venues for a flat fee. Royal Caribbean offers a package that allows guests to dine at Chops and another venue of their choosing for around $85 when booked in advance on the cruise planner. Number 3, is there a limit as to how much food I can eat? Generally, no. If you are in the buffet and want a third or fourth serving, there will not be anybody stopping you. Similarly, it's not uncommon to hear of people ordering multiple appetizers, entrees, and desserts in the main dining room. Some cruise lines like Carnival do charge for extra entrees though, and Royal Caribbean no longer allows you to order unlimited lobster tails on formal night. That being said, even though you're able to eat as much as you want, you do not want to overdo it and feel ill or bloated later in the cruise. Number 4, do cruise ships have room service? Yes, room service is one of the many dining options you'll have while on board your cruise. What is and is not included is dependent on what cruise line you're sailing with. At a minimum, you can usually expect a complimentary continental breakfast during certain hours. You can select from basic offerings like assorted pastries, fruit, cereal, juice, and coffee. If you're in the mood for an afternoon or late night snack delivered right to your door, you can often find things like pizza, quesadillas, chicken tenders or wings, French fries, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Alright everyone, thanks for watching today's video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you can get notified every time we have a new video. Be sure to visit Cruise Blog for more cruise tips and advice.